Hello and welcome to Vail, IVRL, Joust. Week 3, boss fight versus Peacekeepers. We joined at the start of round 1, pistols only, with boss fight on defense as the Rayab, trying to stop the colonist Peacekeepers from getting the scan. A clean victory from boss fight with 5 members up, Peacekeepers opting for a Site A push. We are playing, of course, Artifact mode, which is the scan mode. It's first team to 11 points. There's 2 defense sites for the Rayab team, 2 artifacts to be scanned. Boss fight opting for a 2-3 defense. It's very interesting. They've left the mid wide open. Peacekeepers opting for a mid push, ironically, with no defense. Nako about to make contact with Embo. Embo taken down by Nako. Virus wrap. Only Viper gets the refrag. Virus round in the corner. Grenade comes out. Little Side playing off the sound. Side getting taken down by Squirfy. Legill's back's wide open now. Virus comes round. Takes down Legill. Lonely Viper now the last remaining boss fight member against 2-3 Peacekeepers. As the scan on the artifacts comes in. Viper's got his work cut out for him now. He takes down Squirfy. He's got 2 more to go through, but don't forget, watchers, even if he takes down his last 2 colonists, he still has to disable the scan. And they both know where he is. Lasers rocked on him right now.
Round loss.
Golden FPV taking down Lonely Viper. As the scoreboard is equal, 1-1. So if you caught my cast last week, you'll see already the AEX team have already updated the UI. I mean, look how great this looks. You can see the Rayab, you can see the colonists, you can see the players, you can see their health, you can see their loadouts. You can see who's carrying the puck. We can see that Virus is carrying the puck now, which is used for the scan. Great. Absolutely great. Loving how quickly these guys are pushing out these updates. Okay, it looks like Peacekeepers now heavy 4-man push on Site B, led by Squirfy. Nate's coming out, not finding him. Falling just a little bit short. Still, Peacekeepers holding that line. They see Legill, they take him down. Archer on the long cover. The smoke covering Peacekeepers so they get past 3 past the smoke now. Attacking the site area. Virus with the puck. Squirfy taken down, Nako taken down. Archer pushing in, gets taken out. Meanwhile, the scan has gone in, which really puts boss fight on the unenviable position of having to push back in as the attackers become the defenders. But with only 1 Peacekeeper left and nowhere near the puck, can Golden clutch the round with 3 boss fight members on the scan, disabling it now. Viper taking down Golden. That's boss fight.
Scan interrupted. Round loss.
Now, it's worth noting, once the scan has started, if the scan gets disabled, the colonists lose, no matter how many of them are alive. So, it's all about that scan of the artifact.
Round starting. Get ready.
Looks like Peacekeepers changing it up now, doing a 5-man A push. Boss fight still doing a 2-3 split. So they're going to be very much on the disadvantage here. They try and hold Site A. Retake already happening. You can see Archer and Little Sayonara already pushing round. Audio is so important in this game. The footsteps. Embo would have been calling it in. Nako now rounding on Embo. Nako takes down Embo. Nako takes down Archer. Only Viper on the refrag, but Golden FPV takes down Viper. And that leaves 2 Rayab players and Virus scan going in again. Little Sayonara now. Amazing grenade! Takes down 1, takes down 2! 2 versus 2 situation. Squirfy finds Legill. It's Little Sayonara versus the world. Squirfy on very low health.
Round loss.
Doesn't matter though. Virus on point. Punishing Little Sayonara as he comes up the round. Bringing us to 2-2. Round 5. When we get to 10 rounds, boss fight will then become the colonists. Peacekeepers will become rare for the defenders. Kills right now. Only Viper on 6 kills, Lone Sayonara on 5. And on the opposite side, Peacekeepers on such an even keel. 3s and 2s across the board on Peacekeepers. Wow. Central push coming out for Peacekeepers. Archer's going to be the one who intercepts. Takes down one. Under a lot of pressure here. He's dropped his gun on the floor. Does he realize? Nade comes out. Doesn't find anyone. Oh, Archer gets punished for that nade. Little Sayonara, though, on a double. And Archer taking down Squirpy in the background, leaving just one Peacekeeper. Takes down Little Sayonara. Now it is on Virus, the guy with the puck. Let's see if he's the guy with the luck. I'm sorry, that was terribly cheesy, but I had to be done. Again, the audio is so important here. He's moving very slowly so his footsteps don't betray his location. He's given himself away now, though. He's going to fall back. He's going to try and loop back to B. He has time. It's 45 seconds on the clock, and it doesn't matter how much time is left. If he makes it there in time, there's bullets in his head. But the point is, if he gets there with 0 seconds left, if he gets that uplink of the scan at 0 seconds before the time runs out, it then takes 45 seconds for the scan to complete. And it doesn't matter that there was only 0 seconds or 1 second left on the clock. Because the scan time is a timer all of its own, baby. BossFight. Edging back into the lead, 3-2. Again, opting for that 3-2 split. Peacekeepers doing a bit more of a spread this time, not doing a full 5-man on either side. Still opting for B. Naiko finding Little Sayonara on the short push up to B. Real important move because now 3 of them are in that shot area. Another grenade out from Naiko, taking out Legil, clearing out all defense in this area. Archer in a low position gets 2 headshots. Only Viper as well, getting another headshot into Diopa. Squirfy punishing Arch. Golden FPV finding Viper, and back and forth we go. BossFight had the advantage, and now it's down to Embo. Squirfy puts the scan in. Embo will be feeling the pressure now. Squirfy finds fine. Well, Embo's bullets missing Squirfy. Squirfy pulling back. Squirfy on 50% health, you can see at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That's player number 10. He has only half health. The lasers are pointed on him now, and Embo really, unless he's got some utility that can help out. Smoke blocking one. He comes round. Squirfy, though, shutting him down. Great use of utility from Embo. Not quite enough on the time, though. Bringing it back to 3-3. Wow, what a game. BossFight versus Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers showing. Doesn't matter if you're a point ahead. We're going to catch up. You haven't got away from us yet. Let's try snapping to some players. Here we can see Peacekeepers again opting for a B push. Lasers coming out. Nades coming out. Great nade. Almost finds Legil in the back line. In Archer. The guy's got to shut this down. Nade goes off right in front of him. He sees it. Backs away just in time. Smokes now coming in to block his view. Not fully effective. He takes down one, but Squirfy quickly on the refrag. Grenade comes down right in the middle of Golden VFPV and Diopa, doing damage to them, but not killing either of them. Legil finding Golden. Squirfy finding Legil. Embo on the retake gets taken down. While Sayonara is still on the short side. All down to Little Sayonara now as Naiko takes down only Viper. Wow, Naiko taking down Little Sayonara as now Peacekeepers take the lead.
Round starting. Get ready.
Alright, Peacekeepers still opting for a B push. A bit more spread this time. They're not all doing the long push. They're doing more of a short burst. It's going to be Naiko versus Little Sayonara again. Sayonara sees the visual. Grenade goes out, but he's already on top of them. Nako finds Legil, finds little Sayonara. Legil finds Squirpy, but he rounds little Viper. What? Can't keep up with this grenade. Finds Squirpy, Archer finds Nako, Embo finds Golden. Diopa, last colonist left now. 2v1 situation. He's able to cross the path, though. And with that, he'll be able to put aggression onto the artifact and possibly get a scan. Both Archer and Embo locked in this position, scared to cross. Do they realize there's only one enemy left? Maybe they can see the puck. Diopa finds Arch. Embo coming around for the refrag, misses it. Diopa looking for Embo. Wow, Diopa taking it with almost no health. You can see player number 9, no health, so close. Peacekeepers now 5-3 in their advantage. 2 more rounds till a side swap.
Get ready.
Peacekeepers getting into the groove now. Doing a massive A push for it. BossFight's defense not set up for this. Archer finds Nako, but Embo is the only guard on the A site. Of course, Peacekeepers don't know this, so they're actually holding back as the collapse into A comes. Peacekeepers' advantage they didn't know they had. It's all but lost. Little Sayonara on the back line now sniffing out for a possible mid-push. Meanwhile, Archer, Embo, Viper. On the A site, little Sayonara now. Still not quite pushing on them. The audio from the enemy players, he's listening, and they're listening for him just as much. Creepy, creepy Virus comes around the back. Gun's hot. Embo finds Squirpy. Virus, though, is on the backside. BossFight do not realize they've got an enemy behind them. Archer finds him, though. Golden pushes in at exactly the same time. Finds Embo. Diopa finds Archer. Viper refragging onto Golden.
Round loss.
Viper taking out Diopa, and that is 4 points BossFight, 5 points Peacekeepers. It couldn't be much closer than this, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's first to 11 points, takes the map.
Round starting.
You get 1 point if you wipe out the enemy team, and you get 1 point if you get the scan, and you get 1 point if you disable the scan. I made it sound like you get a maximum of 4 points. You can only get a maximum of 1 point per round, no matter how well you do or how badly you lose. And Peacekeepers opting for a B push. More centralized, though, which gives them the flexibility they need to attack A or B as they see fit. This stage up now on the short side of B. You love to see it. Echo the spear point. Finally Viper. Comes round. Little Sayonara on a double. 2 headshots for the price of 1, taking down Virus and Neko. Archer taking down another Squirfy, finding Embo. Sayonara on fire now. Archer on fire. Squirfy taken down. And that evens it back up. 5-5. And now we have a side swap. Now it is Peacekeepers on defense. BossFight on attack. Pistol only round.
Round starting.
This is the round I am terrible at, watchers. I absolutely suck with the pistols. Give me an AC-9 Pro. Give me a Mark 18. Give me the Vector. I'm getting frags for days. Give me a pistol. You know what? I literally give it up to my teammates so that they can go akimbo. Virus taken down by little Sayonara. Long range with a pistol. Smokes. Nades coming out. Little Sai leaving his back open, though. I'm taking out long range. Look at this stack up. It's not a great stack up, and BossFight are down to 2 members. Embo not realizing he's got an enemy next to him. Squirfy literally puts the muzzle of his gun against his head and takes him down. Double tapping the dead bodies just to make sure they stay dead. You just don't know what they're going to include in this game. Could they come back as zombies? Yeah, probably not, but...
Round starting. Get ready.
You never know. Alright. That puts Peacekeepers up now on the defense. +1. BossFight. Early nades and utility coming out, possibly giving away BossFight's motive. Attack Site B. Heavy flank coming in from Squirfy in the middle. Embo finds Virus. Golden, the last Guardian, taken down by Viper. Who has the puck? Let me look at the UI, and I can tell that it's Archer. Scan goes in. It's a quick scan. Embo finding Diopa now, as he holds the middle ground, trying to ambush anyone who would try and cross in the middle. BossFight holding the key area here, center bottom and center top. Naiko having to take down either but Sayonara with the frame around, finding Naiko as he's trying to put utility in, trying to create a hole in the BossFight defense. An interesting paradigm shift. The moment you get the scan in, the attackers become the defenders and the defenders become attackers. I love it. BossFight doing a heavy B push. Early nade comes out. Does a little bit of scratch damage to Neko. Neko coming around on the 6. Will BossFight be ready? Will they hear the audio? Is anyone holding the 6 line? It doesn't look like it, and they're going to get punished for this. Embo taken down by Neko. Embo still on the tear through the back. They just don't realize they're being flanked. He takes down Viper. He takes down Archer. McGill finally getting the refrag, but he's the last one left. BossFight on a real mistake there. McGill taking down 2. Taking down 3. There's only 1 attacker left, and he's on the flank.
Round
Out of position, but he finds LeGill. LeGill was almost bringing it back to BossFight there as the huge mistake opening up the 6 to a very effective flank. Looking at the kill spread now, we have Neko on 14 kills, Squirfy on 10, Viper on 9. And on the opposite side, we have Little Sayonara on 14, Archer on 13, Viper on 11. 7-6 as we go back and forth, back and forth. The biggest point difference we've seen so far has been a 2-point lead from Peacekeepers. Embo finding Neko with a mid-ground. Neko, Peacekeepers top fragger, so that's going to damage the defense. Love the sound of utility being activated. Just hear it all across the map. Great node out. Doesn't find Squirfy though, does a little bit of that. Well, no, actually doesn't do any damage. Meanwhile, Sion, a long angle in the middle. Ivo's got his work cut out. He's down as 4 BossFight round on him. Virus taking down Little Sayonara on the long angle.
Scan started.
Scan goes in, which puts Peacekeepers on the back foot. They've got to go uphill now, literally. Now it's down to Golden. Coming through the high ground. The defense is set up.
Round loss.
And Archer takes down Golden, bringing it to 7-7. You guys have got to stop doing this to my heart. I can't take it. Keeping it so close. Give me no breathing room.
Round starting. Get ready.
As we go into round 15, BossFight versus Peacekeepers. July Joust, week 3. On the road to the IVRL Vail Season 1 starter. Starting on the 6th of August. Happening every weekend. Naiko finding Embo. His 2nd kill of the round so far. Looking for vengeance after getting decked by Embo in the last round. Archer finds Naiko. 8 utilities coming out of Squirfy. Sharing bullets with the lone Viper. The one, the only, the lonely Viper. Archer coming out. Viper coming out, pre-firing. Doesn't find anyone. Golden holding an angle, looking for either Viper or Arch. Meanwhile, I didn't realize, but BossFight are doing a rotation round to A. They've given up their attack on B, and they're now fully rotating out. Archer in the mid-ground. His audio is going to give him up, die up, and opting not to chase him. As the attack now wraps around at Site A, little do they realize that the Peacekeepers' defense is not fully committed to either. They have 2 on either side. Viper finding Squirfy, but Diopa's still there. 2 lines of lasers on him, though, as Archer, the first one to get him. Arch with the puck now. Putting the scan in. As you can see,
Seconds remaining.
little marbles. You have to put the yellow to the purple, well, to the pink, and then chase that pink around. If you touch the blue at any point, it resets the scan and you have to start from the beginning. Basically, you have to make sure the marbles touch the right colors. If they touch the wrong colors, it resets. Golden and Virus now trying to stop this scan, trying to save the artifact from the colonists. Golden finds Archer, but still Legil and Lonely Viper on site, able to stop, disable. BossFight look like they're playing for time. They're not going aggressive. They're holding back. It's all between Virus and Legil, and Legil finds Virus as BossFight take the lead they haven't had in such a long time. Legil worshipping the artifact. Look at the beautiful map. I love the clean-cut lines. The granite feel. Almost as much as I love the colonist outfit. If I had the guts, I would dress like this every day. Minus the helmet, maybe. Early utility coming out. Question on how effective it is, but that smoke! Not quite as effective as I thought it was when I first saw it. Still fantastic to see, though. Sayonara. Dicey with death. Virus finds him as Virus. This little Sayonara overextends. I find a Golden on the back line. Embo and Archer. Virus too busy watching the long line. Gets punished from the side now. Lower defense. Neko in a key position to shut down this attack on B site. Archer with a drop shot. Takes some damage as he drops. But he still lives to fight another day. Squirfy now on the rotation in. Daipo finds Archer on the low ground. It goes from a 4-2 to a 2-2 to a 2 versus 1 as Peacekeepers turn this around. And the scan not gone in. Daipo finds Daipo. But Squirfy taking down Embo, taking it back to 8-8. Peacekeepers will not let BossFight get away with that. Back and forth we go.
Round starting.
Neither team willing to be outdone by the other. This is some great Vail, ladies and gentlemen. Some great Vail indeed. BossFight now. Pushing heavy on A. Early smokes coming in. Arch find out, but they're leaving only one guard left on side A. Squirpy with a great grenade on Legil. Sign to find Naiko. Grenade goes off next to Squirpy. Doesn't find him as he finds Sayonara. Arch routing on him, takes him down. Has the puck, drops his gun. It doesn't matter. He's getting the marble. He's touching the pinks. Scan goes in. He does not fumble it. Now Embo on a long defensive line. The Vector, though, like a beam rifle at close range, but at long range, nowhere near as effective. Virus with Mach 18, showing him how it's done at long range. Putting this 2 versus 2. Early move from Viper doesn't find anyone. He's tucked in, waiting, but the Pika's advantage that Virus has will be to Viper's detriment as he gets taking shots from behind. Golden looking for him. Virus takes Viper in the front. Disable comes out, but Archer's ready for it. The audio. The scan's going to happen. This might be the first. Nope. They're not going to give us a scan. I don't think in this entire series we've seen a single successful scan yet. I think every single time it's been shut down. Either the last player is killed or the scan has been disabled. In fact, I don't think we've even seen disabled scan. I think... I don't know what I think anymore. BossFight 9 points now to Peacekeepers 8. Both teams fighting tooth and nail. Again, this could go either way. Time after time, it comes down to 1 versus 1s. Rebound that's coming out. BossFight pushing heavy on side B. Ember running on Golden. Golden with a nade. It's going to find Archer, though. No, it wasn't primed. Iris covering his 6. But he's surrounded. He's looking left. He's looking right. BossFight with 4 on the short. Embo and Archer coming around. Guns hot. Archer now getting the scan in. Diop finding Embo. But with 3 defenders left, Peacekeepers can still do this. Legil now covering the 6. Waiting for this squirty flank that's happened so many times. Saya finds Mako and McGill stops the flank that shut them down so many times in the past, and now it's stalled down to the upper. 1 versus 4. Viper putting a nail in that coffin. 1 point away for BossFight now from taking map 1 against Peacekeepers.
Round starting.
With the kill spread. Neko on 16, Squirfy on 15, Delpa on 11, Virus on 10, Golden on 7. Meanwhile, on BossFight's side, Archer, the MVP for BossFight at the moment with 23 kills, Little Psy on 17, Viper on 14, Embo on 11, and Legil on 10. Everyone on both teams pulling their weight. Embo finding the first kill for this, what could be the last round of this map. Grenade on Legil. Does damage, doesn't kill him. The bullets do, though. Arch rounding. Dialpa holding the line. 3 versus 3. Nades could find out, but he's on low health. They're not quite close enough. Middle mile. Sai finding Nerko. Dialpa really holding Sad Eye, but BossFight taking him down. The last hope for Peacekeepers as BossFight take map 1, 11-8. It was tooth and nail all the way. And those scores show exactly how close it was.
Use this time to warm up.
Looks like. There will be a rehost right now, so I will cut it to an intermission as we figure out what map 2 will be. Stay tuned, Valians, for what is shaping up to be an excellent match.
Use this time.
Hello and welcome back. Still waiting for the new map to go up, but in the meantime, what a series. Peacekeepers managed to get away with 2 points ahead on BossFight on map 1, but BossFight scrambled back, pulled it up to 8 versus 8-8, and then managed to get 1 point after another as they changed up their attacks, looked a bit more confident. There were times where Peacekeepers were just rolling over them, and you could just see what looked like nerves affecting BossFight. By the end, they got it together and managed to overcome. Peacekeepers, though, putting up a hell of a fight, and it's still nowhere near over. With only 11-8, it was not a clear victory for BossFight. Peacekeepers could definitely take map 2.
I'm gonna try. You want me to yell? Apologize? What do you want me to say?
Yeah, no, okay, you need the space
Hey,
guys.
hey
It's not
everybody,
started yet.
I want to apologize.
It's not started
Not sure what for. So, Archer told me just
yet.
get on and apologize.
Hold on.
I'm apologizing for something. I'm sorry.
Hey, hold on. Okay, yeah. It's not started yet, but still in the lobby.
Okay. Happy birthday, Kristen. Love you. Happy birthday to you. And you know you gotta pay for the rest.
Looks like it will be map 2 on Kitty. A great map. Visually, really impressive. I love the skate park. I love the architectural feel of it. just waiting for the server to become available for me to join. As soon as it is, I'll be right there. Man, I really love the updates they've done to the visuals on the UI. It just works so well. You know, to see what weapons everyone's rocking, see who's got the puck, see everyone's health. Makes all the difference.
Fourth at the point, or what?
No, no, only
It
that guy.
started. It just started Vader. Do you need one of us to leave?
No.
Okay, let me die quickly and leave.
So, Embo has puck.
Med.
Oh, crap.
I'm gonna push
Push cave.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I just
Reset.
What the
it's
fuck?
reset.
Oh, they're resetting it. Wait, they're resetting it. We'll read ahead. I'm leaving, so join quickly. I need the password as well, so hopefully I can actually get in.
6,
Okay,
5,
hold on,
4,
1
4,
second.
3, baby.
It's set. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I'm hoping I get in. I don't know if I am. Hold on, radar. I don't know if I can get in though. I don't know if I can.
We need overwhelming firepower.
I just
on
tried and I
pistol
didn't
round.
get in, so
6, 5, 4, 4, 3, baby.
Viper, look at me dive.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna try and. I'm gonna smoke waves.
no, it's still not letting me in. Oh no,
Never
it is
just
now. It
run
is now.
into
It is
water.
now. It is now. There we go. I'm in. I'm in. We're
Never
good.
just run into the water for fun.
Alright.
And we're back. I've managed to join successfully. I'm just waiting for, as you can hear in the background maybe. No, you can't hear it actually, but they're just warming up now. As we go into map 2, round number 1, boss fight versus Peacekeepers. Boss fight have taken round 1, map 1, sorry. 11-4 against Peacekeepers, who put up one hell of a fight. Boss fight starting as the colonists this time. The guys who've got to find the scans. There's 2 artifacts, side A, side B. They only have to scan one of them. Defend both. Early nades coming out, finding Nako. Squirfy, secondary on the same line though. Pistols only. Bastard people running out of bullets. How is Squirfy still alive? Viper right behind him put his bullets into the back of his head, but that's what it took. At point blank range, he was just trading shots with Legil and little Sayonara successfully. Scan goes in now. As the retake comes out, Virus. He's the last Peacekeeper. He's down, but he's not out. He's injured.
Round loss.
Viper securing round. Wow. Did you just see that flare, ladies and gentlemen? Viper, what a sportsman. What a showman, sorry. I don't know about a sportsman, but he's certainly a showman.
Round starting. Get ready.
Okay, I really like this map. It's one of the most visually striking maps I've seen in any VR game that's multiplayer. It's just a beauty to behold. Unfortunately, still no mini-map implemented for this one yet, so it'll be a little bit harder for me to catch the action as it happens. In the middle though, side finding Nako. As you can imagine, the middle point, super important to take. Meanwhile, boss fight, 4-man, pushing site A. Diopa, the guy who likes to hold alone, is taken out, and now site A is unguarded. 4 boss fight members there, leaving 2 Peacekeepers to try and retake. Now it's all down to Golden. Nade coming out. Will it find? No, it's just a little bit too far. Sails oversized head. Trading bullets with Legil. Finds Legil. He's at full health as well. Puts him in good stead. He still stands a chance. Odds are against him. He's making it work, though, as he takes down the second boss fight player. 2 versus 1. 1 versus 1. Now it's Golden on a tear. Can he stop the scan, though? He's on a... You can see he's playing number 2. He's got a tiny bit of health left. Sayonara, full stack of health.
Round lost.
All Sayonara had to do was just stay alive and keep the pressure on.
Scan
That's exactly what he did.
Round loss.
It's a 2-0 in BossFight's favor.
Starting.
Love the tags you can do in this. Beautiful. Looks like BossFight opting for a B-site push. The ribs. The ribs of doom. Who knows what secrets are held on this artifact? Maybe BossFight will find out. Neko tanking down Miguel in the mid-ground. Taking down Embo. Archer stopping the tear, though. Punishing Archer. Viper taken down in the mid-ground, leaving just little Sayonara. Flying off sound, he finds the Elber. It's 3 versus 1. The Squirfy on very low health. All it takes is 1 bullet taken down from anywhere. Squirfy on the backward angle. Sai doesn't realize the triangulation around him. Working off sound, he comes out pre-firing, doesn't find anyone. There's some bullets on Virus, but it's not enough, and he doesn't have the puck. And they know it. Nade directly on Sai, doesn't find him, sails over. Sai's on 50% health. Where is the puck? He can't locate it. Virus on the kill line there. Never did find the puck. I will show you what the puck looks like, viewers, so that you know in the future what it is I was trying to find. The puck, of course, used to scan the artifacts. Only the colonists have a puck, and there's only 1 puck available. You can see on the UI on the bottom, the Archer has the puck currently. You can also see the loadouts. Almost everyone on BossFight using the Vector, with the exception of Legil, who's using the AC9 Pro. You can also see the loadouts, Viper having used all his utility already. Wow, look at that artillery strike coming in, not finding anyone. Legil almost dying to a nade direct to the face on Sayonara. Taken down by Neko. Neko's going to be doing a tear on the flank. Will Viper hear the flank? He hears it. He's rounding for it. Takes down Neko. Again, audio is so important in this game. Embo defending Sayonara. Sayonara begins to scan on the artifact at the ribs. 3 versus 2. But if anyone can do this take back, Diopa. A hero in my eyes can. Virus pushing up completely unopposed right now. Actually, Archer on a long line sees him. An interesting smoke there. It's all down on Virus.
Round loss.
Embo waiting for him like a predator.
Round starting. Get ready.
See the Archer's the guy carrying the puck once again. He seems to be the puck guy. Boss fight at the moment. 1 puck of a guy. Again, I apologize for that. That was terrible, but it is what it is. Nades coming out. Naiko in the center ground. Taking Sayonara, so important, the center ground. Wow, 1 grenade from Golden takes down Legil and Embo as Neko tears through the backside, having killed Sayonara, and takes down another boss fight member. Viper on the other side of the map. The puck nowhere near him. If I can find the puck on the ground. Nope, neither of them have it. I can't find the puck. Viper, here's audio, comes around firing. Well, it's connecting with Neko, but silently, Diopa holding that line. Viper Around, Viper must hear him. Viper in the perfect position to assassinate. Oh, Viper checks, doesn't see him. Great play by Peacekeepers there. Great grenades. Great flanking action. Score is 3-2 in BossFight's favor.
Round starting.
See these Peacekeeper heroes as they enter the fray down a broken escalator. It may be the future, ladies and gents. That doesn't mean escalators work. Kill spread at the moment. Golden on 6 kills. Nyko on 5. Meanwhile, other side. Little Sayonara on 7 and Viper on 6. Nyko punishing Sayonara in the middle again. On a tear. Viper ready for him. Having shut him down before on a flank. Finding him on another flank. Well, Sayonara is going to tighten that up as Nyko punishing him again and again and again on the center ground. Meanwhile, Diopa, my hero. I don't know why he's my hero, but he just is. He's not the hero I deserve. Iris in the center ground taking Viper. Arch not ready for Diopa, and it is looking bad for BossFight as only Legil remains, and he is hurt.
Round loss.
Peacekeepers again bringing it back to 3-3. Bear with me a moment, ladies and gents. I'll be back in 1 second.
Round starting. Get ready.
And I'm back. I promised I'd be back, and back I am. BossFight. Pushing heavy on site B. Flashes, nades, smokes. Iris finding Embo early on. Wow, BossFight dropping like flies. Only Lonely Viper and Archer remaining. Meanwhile, Peacekeepers all alive. Now it's all on Archer and Archer down. Peacekeepers really getting heated up now. All of the bullets connecting. I actually realized that on the UI, I only just realized, on the UI, it shows you their kill, deaths, assists as well, so I don't even need to press this button anymore. You can see it all for yourselves on the bottom, ladies and gents. For instance, Virus, 4 kills, 3 deaths, 1 assist. Player number 1. BossFight's attacks in disarray now. Having gone from a 3-0 lead, they're now on a 4-point losing streak. Diopa so deadly on this A-site defense. With Diopa dead though. The Gale taking out Golden, and now it's BossFight, 5 players up with full control of Site A. 5 versus 2, Squirfy and Virus now having to be the attackers. BossFight now the defenders of this site. Squirfy finds the kill, but the scan goes out. And now it is a 3 versus 1 situation with Virus nowhere near the artifact on the A site. His position is going to be called out by little Sayonara now. Bullets may not have hit him, but the intel's so important. Again, Virus can kill all 3 players, but that still doesn't give him a victory. It still means he needs to get a disable on the scan. Virus picks up a little Sayonara. Virus on low health. Audio could give him away here. Archer hears it, steps out. The Virus, you can hear that bleep. It means the time on the scan is almost up. So he had no choice but to go for that disable. Sometimes you just find yourselves in that position. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you are against a greater number of enemies and the time is against you, you just can't stop to kill them all. You have to go in for that disable. BossFight evening it up now. 4-4 against Peacekeepers. And again, these 2 teams so evenly matched. We just keep seeing it go back and forth. 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, 6-6. A look into the future. Comes out, refiring. Losing an entire mag. Nade right next to him. Doesn't do any damage. Meanwhile, Embo finding Diopa on the A site. BossFight doing a split push. Golden with a pistol kill onto Embo? Wish I could have seen that. Squirfy and little Sayonara clearing out Site A. Archer with the puck. We'll be getting a scan in. Legil on Site B. 2v2 situation. Neko on almost no health at all. I hope I'm saying your name right by the way, Neko. If I'm not, you can tell me afterwards, and I can offer nothing but my fullest apologies. Meanwhile, VRaus on the... I'm kidding. Meanwhile, Virus on the retake now. I know, here's the audio. Well, it's don't quite find the location of the player, though. You hear those bleeps getting down. Two BossFight players still alive. They can't afford to disable. Wow! One-handed. Neko almost disabled the scan, but kills Archer one-handed. You couldn't see it, ladies and gentlemen, but he had one hand on the disable, one hand on his gun, and he almost disables the scan. As he takes down the last BossFight player, but the scan goes through. And that might be the first scan we've seen that actually won or lost a round for someone in this entire series so far. BossFight taking the lead. Flashes, nades, smokes. You love to see it. And there you go, in the middle ground. Just continually dominating little Sayonara in that place. Virus has a little peeky through the smoke. Picks up 2 BossFight players. Nyko on the tear around the defenders, though. Viper picking up Nyko. It's always Viper who gets that refrag, but now it's all on Viper as it's a 3 versus 1. It's Peacekeepers holding the high ground. Again, after this round, they switch sides. BossFight become the Rayab defenders. Peacekeepers become the colonist attackers, looking to scan those precious artifacts. Versus 1 as Viper picks up a kill. He's holding the wrong weapon for that kind of range engagement. Again, at close range, it is like a laser rifle, but at long range, it's like a shotgun. And he took a lot of damage, and so did Virus. Golden there, though, the second defender. Full health. Rocking an AK, which you don't really see very often in the current meta. Virus on a beautiful kill line here. Viper with no choice but to creep up. Time against him. He doesn't have the puck. Wow, I don't know how he knew he was there. Great pre-fire. What did Viper think he's out of? Does Viper think he won the round? He throws his gun away, switches to his pistol. 9 seconds, 8 seconds left on the clock. He wins with a pistol! How is it possible? Viper celebrating. I love VR. You can just see his visual emote there. BossFight now on the defense. Now, I would argue on Kitty, the defenders have the work cut out for them. I feel like the attackers have an advantage because it's very hard to get a full rotation, get a retake going on. If the colonists get a scan in, they can set up so many ambush points on the Rayab as Rayab try and retake. Meanwhile, let's look at the kill spread. Viper on 11 kills, Sayonara on 10, the rest of BossFight on 5 and 4. Meanwhile, on Peacekeepers Neko, once again on the top 11, 9. But an even spread all across the board. Peacekeepers Scruffy taking down Legil, but took a face full of nade. Almost no health at all. 1 bullet will take him down. Diopa finding Lonely Viper, and now B-side is completely undefended. All 5 Peacekeeper players still active. Archer with Sayonara now for the retake. Close range nade goes out. Neko finding Archer. Sai finding Diopa. Oh, laser rifle. Laser accuracy, but again, Neko punishing him. This rivalry between these two players is a great thing to see. I mean, look at this map. I mean, come on. You got like a structure underneath with the grass on top. Beautiful skate park over here. The ribs. Just such an eclectic map. So much stuff going on. Like the ruins over here. And then meanwhile, you have like a disco in the center, which I'll take you on a tour of in the next round. You have the bay. I kind of wish I lived here. Not like here, but, you know, close enough. Nades going out. Neko through the center ground finds Embo. Little Sayonara finds Diopa. Peacekeepers set up heavy in the center ground now. 3 close. Legil and Only Viper rounding. Free fire comes out from Viper finding 1. And it's very quickly a 3 versus 1 situation. Sayonara coming from behind Golden. I did not realize so many Peacekeepers were dead at that point. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for that tour I promised you,
Round start.
here we have a motorbike.
Get ready.
Where's the entrance to the disco? See, this isn't the disco. I've led you astray. Here's the disco. Look at that. This is where the one of the artifacts should be, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I assume it's a disco. Got that kind of vibe. Now in the mid-ground, grenade prime goes out. No one here defending. Wow, grenade falls directly on Nako. Look at his health. He's got almost nothing left. Archer finding Virus with a nade in the meantime. Peacekeeper A push coming out. I hope to find a little sayonara. Archer finding Squirfy, but he's the sole defender on the A site. BossFight will have to get some retake going in now. Diapa finding Archer. It's 2 versus 3, but... No, it's not. It's 2 versus 2, but... Golden with the puck. Pushing now on side A. Listening for that audio. Can Viper hear him? Rounds, but the AK punching holes through Viper. Golden now with a great opportunity to start the scan.
Scan start. Round lost.
Niko holding the defensive line, taking down Embo, giving them a round. Peacekeepers catching up. 6-7. The BossFight's favor at the moment, but as always,
Round
game
starting.
so close. These two teams so evenly matched. Niko by himself going through the mid-ground. Meanwhile, the rest of Peacekeepers doing a heavy push on side B. Wow! Lonely Viper's nade finding 2. Virus and Golden blasted to oblivion. Viper repositioning for a long-range check. Finds Squirfy with an instant headshot. 5 BossFight players currently active. Embo find Diapa. Now it's all on Naoka. Naoka? Naoko. Niko. Niko creeping around in the mid-ground. Can't afford to give himself away. But he is nowhere near anything at the moment. He's got no choice. But to speed up his pace, he's got 1 minute left on the clock. He goes loud.
Round lost.
Kill. In position, taken down. BossFight leading 8-6. 3 points away from taking map 2. Peacekeepers now
Round starting.
never letting BossFight get too far ahead. Anything good on the TV at the moment? No. No signal. Meanwhile, over here, we have a cookie. That's a damn fine looking cookie, ladies and gents. Peacekeepers looking for a predominantly B push. Taking the middle ground, Naoko, as always. Golden finding Legil on what I have to assume was a very long angle. But trading bullets with Naoko in the middle. Viper going around for the refrag. Little sayonara comes around from behind. But Nako on the ball. Trade out Squirfy. Finding everyone. Again, I said it. Peacekeepers will not be outdone. 8-7 to BossFight still, but Peacekeepers slowly catching up with BossFight.
Round starting.
And now I really want a cookie. Look at them, none of them holding guns. All of them holding nades or smokes or flashes. Artillery goes up and there's no one to be found. Meanwhile, Peacekeepers taking the middle ground heavily. 3 through the middle, 2 through side A. Grenade finds Embo. Archer point blank range gets dropped by a Diapa. Little sayonara takes down Virus. Nako taking down Legil. Squirfy taking down Viper. And now it's all with little sayonara. Little sayonara find Diapa. It's 3 versus 1 with Nako on almost no health at all. This is one situation. Little sayonara dodging and ducking those bullets.
Round
But with
lost.
2 people gunning for him. His days were numbered. Nako and Squirfy evening it up now. 8 points aside. Peacekeepers, boss fight. This is exactly what happened last map.
Get ready.
They got to 8-8. And boss fight pulled ahead. Will we see Peacekeepers reverse that trend? Peacekeepers opting for an A push again. I still want to see the artillery go out on the B side though. Only one nade. Wow, Embo with a great nade through the center. Sai with a great nade through the center. Quickly learning from the mistakes. Putting down the artillery in the center ground. Won't find anyone. Boss fight. Appreciating it. It's going to be a side A push. Getting a bit too anti though. Virus taking that little sayonara. That's going to hurt boss fight. It's all down to Golden and Virus now, with Virus only with 1 health. Archer. Down Embo. Wow, how is Golden still alive? Embo, Golden rounding the rock, looking for each other. Say what you will about the AK, Golden is making it work. Taking it to a 1 versus 1, which I thought was going to be an easy sweep for boss fight there with those early nades.
Round.
Golden does it again with his laser AK. What a play by that guy. Wowza, wowza. I honestly thought boss fight had that. Peacekeepers now 9-8. 2 points away from taking map 2. Great work from Peacekeepers there. Backs against the wall. 1 versus 3 and Golden. Showing that he's not just a Golden by name. That was also terrible, but hey, you know, you gotta work with it. Does Embo hear them coming? Embo slow on the uptake! Neko, not so much. McGill. About to get naded into oblivion. Viper comes around. McGill and Lonely Viper, a great 2-man team, taking down 2 Peacekeepers. Meanwhile, Virus pushing out onto the site. He's got the puck. He can get the scan, and he's going in completely uncontested. Smoke comes in, but will it stop him? No, it won't. He can still see the scan. Meanwhile, Golden on fire, taking down 2 boss fight players. Golden again taking down another boss fight player, and it's now 2 versus 1. Golden is just on fire at the moment. Takes down another one. What is up with this guy? He's amazing. It might be Naiko at the top of Peacekeepers with 21 kills, but Golden is just on fire at the moment. He's hit that afterburner, and it is showing. Meanwhile, on the boss fight side, Little Viper, Lonely Sayonara and Little Viper at the top of boss fight's leaderboard. I'm gonna stick with it. Peacekeepers 1 point away from taking map 2. 2 rounds in a row now. It looks like they were gonna lose. Boss fight taking the early lead, and then Golden just decimating boss fight players. Archer grenading himself as he's fully blind. Push on the side A. Little Sayonara takes 1. Virus on the refrag. Took some hits as he did it though. Boss fight having to go on the retake, but the scan's gonna be an early one. Embo finds Squirfy. Embo finds Nako. Scan comes out though. Golden is still alive, and that's the main thing. Golden taking down Lonely Viper. Can anything stop this guy? He's just destroying the boss fight line. 2 versus 2 situation, but time is running out as boss fight need to get that disable on the scan. Golden shut down. Can boss fight get the disable in time? Is there enough time left? He fumbles! Is there enough time? Embo fumbling the disable. It's gonna be close. The scan was interrupted for a second there. I thought boss fight had dropped the proverbial ball. Peacekeepers still 1 point away from taking it.
Round starting.
I really thought they had that one. See if they can have this one. Looking like they're going for a 3-2 split with 3 going to site B, 2 going to site A. Meanwhile, boss fight doing a 3-2 split also, but I'm guessing 3 of them will be going to the B site, 2 going to the A site. No, okay, Peacekeepers doing a complete 3-2 push. Early nade from Sai. Finds Squirpy. Nyko finding a little sayonara. The nemesis. Little sayonara. It is now 3 versus 4. But BossFight completely giving up B. Misreading it. Believing it as an A push. I might have realized the mistake. Legil taking down Virus. Leaving it on a 4 versus 2, but Legil on very low health. Most importantly, Golden still alive with that deadly AK. Dialpa and Viper trading shots. Dialpa ready for Embo as Embo comes right on the flank, and now it is a 2 versus 2 situation with Legil with almost no health. Both teams feeling the stress right now. There's the puck. Finally see it. See, you can see the puck. If you can guard the puck, it means the enemy team cannot win. While you still live, the enemy team cannot win. The colonists cannot win while the puck is still in play. Viper finds Golden. Golden AK not saving him this time. So with Dialpa.
Round lost.
Viper finding Dialpa, bringing it to a 10-10. Peacekeepers and BossFight. Such an even freaking team. I love to see it. Both teams 1 point away from taking map 2.
Get ready.
What are we going to see Peacekeepers do? They're opting for a full B push. These troopers in white, the colonists, looking to scan the artifact. Meanwhile, BossFight. Again on a 3-2 split. Early nades coming out, not finding anyone. BossFight. Really choosing to use all of the utility early on. Peacekeepers coming in quick. Legil completely unprepared for Squirpy. Squirpy taking down Legil, but Embo on the very quick retake. 4 versus 4. Smoke comes out from Embo. I'm not really sure what it's doing at that back point, but I like it nonetheless. Now find a little sayonara. Peacekeepers 4 strong now. Taking the mid ground. Wow, Embo's reactions showing just how good that player is. Grenade comes fine! Finds Embo. 3 versus 2 now. BossFight on the back. Archer, he has 2 cross, but he doesn't do anything. Archer too late now on the cross. 2 players crossed his firing line. The scan is going in on site A. Golden's AK. Finding Viper. It's all on Archer's head now. And Virus taking down Archer, taking map 2 for Peacekeepers. Wow, what a match. What a match. I almost could have gone either way. Only 2 players left on Peacekeepers' side. Both of them with almost no health. And that's what we tune in for, ladies and gentlemen. We tune in to see the game. We tune in to see the nail-biting tension when it comes to 10-10. We tune in to see the clutches. We tune in to see the skill on display. Only Viper on 20 kills, Golden on 18, but man, I felt like Golden had all of those kills. Looks like now we are rehosting for map 3, so I'm going to cut us to a quick intermission while I take us on that journey. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Looks like it's going to be Mar for map 3. A very different map to the first 2. Much more longer ranger angles. Beautiful map once again. Looks like it's set on Mars or something. Maybe that's in the name, Mar. But anyway, a beautiful map. Much more long-range angles than either of the first two maps we've seen, but that still doesn't mean there's not CQB. There's plenty of CQB to be had, especially around both artifact sites. Just waiting for the lobby to go live. As soon as it is, I'll bring you the action. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just waiting for the server to go up for map 3. Please bear with it. Map 1 to BossFight. Map 2 to Peacekeepers. Map 3, it's all on the line. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Vail, baby. we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is map 3. It is Ma. It is the decider. BossFight, having taken map 1, 11-8.
Get ready.
Peacekeepers bringing it back and winning 11-10 on map 2. It's all down to this. Peacekeepers starting as the colonists. The guys looking to scan the artifacts. First team to 11 points wins. They swap sides at round 10. Well, after round 10. And again, Ma, a much different setup of the map. But again, both sides, once you get in there, become very, very CQB. Great mix of the map. Still only round 1. Diopa and Legil trading shots. Legil outnumbered and outgunned. Ambo finds Squirty. Finds Golden. That is AK. Golden is nothing. Looking at the colonists, looking at the beautiful UI in the bottom right-hand corner, I don't see any artifact or any hub to scan. Viper gets gunned down, but his grenade avenging him as it becomes a 1 versus 1 Archer with no health though against Diopa. Scan is still yet to start. Oh, Diopa had the puck, but he drops it. Archer waiting for that scan to start before he does anything. Playing time. Both players hunting each other. They know the danger close. Does Archer hear the scan? Diopa drops it. Again, just playing with the sound. Trading bullets with each other. Diopa taking some hits. Archer getting away with the little health he's got. Scan goes in. Archer flies around the corner, but he's too slow. Diopa's waiting for him. Archer comes around hot. Diopa found him, and what an opening round. What does that tell us about what we're going to see? It comes down to 1 versus 1 again between Peacekeepers and BossFight.
Round starting. Get ready.
Man, I love VR. See the tension in bodies. You can see the way they're moving, stiffening up. You can see them warming up, trying to stay limber. Wow, early angles taking down little Sayonara as a nade. Almost takes down Diopa and Nayako. Doesn't damage either of them. Saved by a ledge. The A-side attack is real. I find Golden somewhere in the mid-ground. Does Archer appreciate the pressure he's under Nayako? Throws a nade over, but Squirty with a beautiful headshot. BossFight now on the retake. Scan goes in. Evo finds Virus. Viper now fumbling his nade. It's going to slow him down. Is he going to... He doesn't prime it. Okay, that was confusing. Viper, he's just not activating his nade. He's just throwing dummies. Taking down Squirty. Is he just using those nades to scare people? Embo on the disable. In the middle of live fire, the disable happens.
Round loss.
BossFight. Look at these guys. This is why I love VR. Just checking out the emotions between the two friendly players as the disable comes in on the scan.
Round starting. Get ready.
See what BossFight do for defense. Looks like they tend to do a 3-2 split at the moment. Oh, window. Just like a bird flying into a window. Viper on a long line takes out Virus as they push side the attack. Now almost completely unguarded. But the retake coming in hard. Viper, I can't find you, but I know you're doing well. Golden with the AK once again. Doesn't realize there's a BossFight player flying in behind. He hears him. Arch comes around hot with the Vector. A much more effective CQB weapon, but Gold in the AK in the hands of Gold. What is this? I missed it. Nako by himself has done a scan on the other side of the world. It was a fake out. I love that play. It even caught me off guard. I have the UI and the map and everything, and I still got caught off guard by that. Amazing play by Peacekeepers here. You love to see it happen. Scan is halfway through already. Unfortunately, it might not be enough. There's still plenty of time for Sayonara to get the disable as long as he doesn't fumble.
Scan interrupted.
Amazing play by Neko there. Great, great, great play. But with 3 boss fight players left, it was still work cut out. Now, the other thing I love about Ma, because it's such a big map,
Round starting.
is you
Get
have
ready.
these zip lines which you grab onto, and they zip you up to the next part. Now, interestingly, if you don't see either of the zipline grab points, you know someone's taking it, so you can ready an ambush. Also, you're the audio cue of it being used. Peacekeepers now pushing heavy on side B. Viper putting bullets on Neko. Doesn't find him. Neko finding Embo. Viper on that long angle still with the Mark 18. But Peacekeepers taking the high ground now. Viper ready for it. Neko finding a little Sayonara. Viper doesn't hear the zipline right next to him. Iopa punishes him for that fumble. 3 versus 2 situation now. It's a cheeky angle and that goes on. Again, big map, lots of CQB potential. Nate comes out. It's a long range one looking at his friends. Wow, Legil holding some kind of beautiful line on the stairs. Naiko drop shot straight onto Legil though. Now it's 2v1. Iopa with the puck. Finds 1. Finds 2. And that was 3-1 in boss fight favor. But this is exactly what happened on map 2. And yet Peacekeepers won it. So, Peacekeepers still with everything to play for. Boss fight with 8 more points needed. So it's a long stretch yet. Even with their early lead. Golden drops from the game. That's going to put Peacekeepers on a 4-player disadvantage against 5 players of boss fight. Again, ladies and gentlemen, first team to 11 points takes the map. After round 10, the defenders and the attackers swap sides. Boss fight with the colonists. Scans. Meanwhile, I'm on the wrong side of the map. Archer and little Sayonara taking that virus and Neko accordingly. Making a lot of noise. Will he be ready for Diopa? Doesn't see him. Viper taking exactly the same angle. This time sneaking down though. Not simply making the same mistake that Archer did. But Viper with a pistol. Embo drop shot on Diopa but doesn't survive the drop. Viper pulls up the gun. Takes down Squirfy as he switches to a real man's gun just in time. Not that there's anything wrong with the pistol, of course. Golden re-enters the fray now, evening up the sides. 5 versus 5 with boss fight with an early lead. In map 3, the decider of the series. Boss fight haven't taken map 1. Check out the kill spread right now. Lonely Viper on 10 kills, Archer on 4, little Sayonara on 3. Meanwhile, on the other side of the team, we have Diopa on 7, Naiko on 4, and Squirfy on 3. Peacekeepers taking heavy, heavy ground in the middle. Viper with the early angles on Virus. Both trading shots, neither connecting. Golden falling to his death. Meanwhile, Viper and takes that up, but Virus getting the refrag. Scan going in now with 2 boss fight members against 3. Taking out Virus. Time against him. 2 versus 2. Sai comes in hot. Angle on him. Naiko finds him, leaving it all on Embo's head. He finds 1. Naiko readies a grenade. It's a beautiful nade. Time is running out for Embo, though. He finds the kill. Will he have enough time to disable? He begins to disable. How much time is left on the clock, though? I think he's going to do it. The double bleeps come in. The scan is interrupted. Boss fight take. Round number 6. Putting him at 5-1. Strong lead now against Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers need to change something up. The momentum that they gained in the last map seems to have sputtered out,
Round starting.
and BossFight have
Get
found
ready.
a stronghold on Mar. What a beautiful map. Look at this. Just great. Like, is it the top of a volcano? Who knows? I just love, like, the identity of every map is so defined. Peacekeepers taking the high ground. Meanwhile, opting to take the middle ground and then take even more high ground. Neko on finding Viper. Viper not prepared. Little Cyanide finding Virus on a long angle. Viper finding Arch. I love Peacekeepers' push right here. They have taken the high ground, Anakin. And now they're pushing on the A site from the high. Completely behind the remaining A site defenders. Back. Little Sayonara completely unprepared for this. Golden taking on Embo on Embo's rotation. But it looks like they don't have the puck. It looks like Peacekeepers don't have the puck. You see on the UI that no puck icon is on any of them. I think they're going to find it. BossFight not defending the puck. Gil finding Diopa. Is he defending the puck? I'm trying to find it. Lasina finding an icon. It's all in Diopa's hands now. Takes down Lasina. Gil not aware that the puck is not in his hands, and Diopa's waiting for him. He takes him down. It goes to a 1-versus-1 situation. And I still never found the puck. What a great map. And I'm totally trapped in this room, so I'm going to cheat and press this button.
Round starting.
Peacekeepers getting a much-needed point now, breaking BossFight's score streak. Viper finding an early pick, and then finding Squirpy, but Virus finding only Viper. I'm really sorry for this. I'm trying to find the action. I found it a little bit now. Diopa engaging. Bullets not connecting. Grenades coming out. Pretty sure this will be Legil on the high ground. Golden. It's a 2-versus-2 situation here. BossFight boxing. Peacekeepers in this room, but that doesn't mean they are going to win. Virus finds Embo, leaving Legil the sole defender of this site. With no health. He literally has no health left. A single bullet will all be the takedown Legil. Sayonara trying to come back to support his teammate. Unable to do so. Virus and Golden both injured though, but Legil has literally no health left. Virus with the puck. Again, Virus retreating from the site, going to site A. I love to see these rotations. Legil finds Golden, but he doesn't realize the puck isn't here, that the attack is actually going to the A site. He is completely clueless, and when the scan happens, he's got a long way to run. He's playing for audio. He's playing for time. 30 seconds left on the clock. He thinks, wait, Virus has come back? In an utterly unexpected move, Virus has come back. Will Legil hear the scan? He comes around, bullets hot, finds Virus. I thought Virus had played 4D chess with Legil there and completely outplayed it, but it looks like Legil was 1 step ahead. 3 steps ahead. I don't know what just happened there, but I love that it completely took me off guard. Peacekeepers again and again taking me off guard with unconventional tactics as I run into a fence. Oh, Virus fumbled his nade. He hadn't actually activated. Oh no, it's gonna hit Nyko! It damages Nyko a tiny bit. That was lucky. I really thought Nyko was a dead man there. Peacekeepers in a spread push. Viper losing his gun again. Finds an enemy weapon. Gets a kill with a pistol though. Golden says no, sir. That is not your weapon. Legil finding Virus. This spread out attack. Legil. Squirfy trading shots. Squirfy getting the upper hand though. 2-versus-3 situation with Squirfy and Golden. I'm trapped. I don't know where I am. There we go. Squirfy now with the puck. Ambushes Embo. Uses Embo's momentum against him. BossFight players holding the center ground now. They've learned that Peacekeepers like to rotate. Like to play the space of the map against the defenders. So they aren't committing to either defense side. They are holding both sides. And Archer hears Squirfy, takes him down, holding that middle ground, really proving insightful for BossFight players. We are 1 round away from a side swap. 1 round away from maybe Peacekeepers turning this against BossFight. Maybe they've got something in the back pocket for defense against BossFight's attack. At the moment, BossFight with a very, very strong lead, 7-2. And once again, viewers, first team to 11 points takes the game. Well, takes the map, takes the game. As BossFight took map 1, 11-8. Peacekeepers took map 2, 11-10. Peacekeepers now on a strong A push. Archer doesn't realize. Only Viper taking out Squiff in a long angle. Arch close. Neko taking out Legil on the A side. BossFight completely unsure of where the attack's going to come from. Diaper with the puck, though. What a great shot on Viper. You know Archer's in front of him. Archer comes out pre-firing. Neko and Golden injured, but alive. Well, no, Golden down. And that's it. Archer taking down Neko.
We're switching
BossFight.
sides.
3 points away from taking the series. 8-2 in BossFight's favor. Peacekeepers more than capable of bringing this back. And here I am, just sitting here, and the action's out there. Sayonara are alone on the high angle. We will see BossFight do more successful attacks than Peacekeepers. Or we will see Peacekeepers do a more successful defense. I'm finding Embo. Let's follow Sayonara on his journey. Greatness. This is not where the fight's at, though. I hope I find Lonely Viper. In the cursed pistol-only round. Lasers go past. Oh, flash goes in the middle of them. It wasn't a flash, it was a magazine. That would have been perfect had it been anything utility. Silence rounds comes in from Nyoko, finding Legil, but Archer on the quick refrag. Now the scan going in, but he's got no cover. He fumbles the scan, so it takes a little bit longer than it needed to. 2 versus 2 situation now. El Sayonara way out of position to defend Archer. Archer needs to find a better defensive spot like the one he's taking now. Golden, here's little Sayonara. He's waiting for him. Looks away at the wrong time. That's Vail timing, ladies and gentlemen. That is Vail timing right there. And little Vailians. Virus searching for little Sayonara. Looking for that vengeful kill. He's running out of time to disable the scan now. Sayonara coming around hot with his pistol.
Round loss.
Takes down Virus. And let's check out this kill spread while we're at it. Lonely Viper still leading for BossFight on 15 kills, little Sayonara on 11, Archer on 9, Legil on 9, and Embo on 6. A pretty good spread for BossFight. Meanwhile, on Peacekeepers, Dialpa on 14 kills, Nyoko on 9, Squirfy on 6, Virus on 4, and Golden on 3. His AK not working out so well on a map, which I thought it would have shined on. Heavy A push coming in. Sayonara finding Golden after taking down Embo. Sayonara comes around, guns hot. Virus has the angle. Gil also falling for Virus's trap. Viper holding the mid ground though. Archer will not be suckered in. He's seen 2 of his teammates run around that corner and die. And now he's the sole defender. Defender? Sole attacker, sorry. He's got the puck. Long way to navigate. He's been seen. Shots come out, takes on Dale, but that's a 2 versus 1. He did get hurt in that engage though. They still have the high ground looking for him. Peacekeepers still looking for sole BossFight player. Virus still holding that cheeky angle though. There's 2 dead bodies there. Will he find third? No, Archer, learning from his teammates' mistakes, comes round. Finger on the trigger. Scan going in, but 45 seconds for the scan, roughly, ladies and gentlemen.
30 seconds remaining.
To get the 30 seconds, he doesn't start the scan. Time's wasting. Squirfy. Not sure where the attack's going to come from. Not sure if he's going to be hunted or if his scan's going to go in. He doesn't know which side it's on. Now he does. Archer needs to stay alive. Hold the angles. Doesn't know where the counterattack is going to come from. He does know there's only one enemy left, though. He can't leave the site. He needs to stay with it. Scruffy needs to stay alive. Scruffy needs to get that disable on the scan. It's 9 points to boss fight. They're 2 points away from taking the series. Scruffy with a perfect shot. Does he have time? He fumbles, but it's going to... I think he has time. No, he fumbles again! It's going to be close. Double bleeds come in. Oh my goodness. Nailed by the Squirfy. Does it with about half a second left on the clock. Well played, Squirfy, even with 2 fumbles. Just about keeps Peacekeepers in this. Boss fight 2 points away from taking it. Peacekeepers needing an 8-point... Well, they don't need 8 points in a row, but they need 8 points to take this map. And they are a long way behind doing that. But I think Peacekeepers can do it. I think they've got the skill, they've got the momentum, they've got the teamwork. Boy, they've got the spirit. Early nades coming out, not finding anything. Archer finding Echo on the top room. Smoke. Covering both teams. Little Sayonara, though. On a cheeky angle. Choking on the smoke. Only 2 Peacekeeper defenders remaining. All 5 boss fight attackers. The colonists move in. Ready to scan the artifact and learn its secrets. 4 versus 1 now. 5 versus 1, sorry. Golden. Throwing out those nades. Few bullets zip past him. Comes out with the AK, showing his dominance, saying, hey, look, this is a long-range weapon, you scrubs. But he's running out of time. There's probably about 15 seconds left till the scan completes, and he is nowhere near it. He opts for the long route, but he just doesn't have the time to do this. Comes around hot. Legil is ready for him, though. Legil rocking a Mark 18. A medium-ranged weapon.
Match point.
And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Peacekeepers backs against the wall. Boss fight 1 point away from taking the map. 1 point away from taking the game. Man, I'm so excited to see where this game goes. I mean, like, you've got... Already in 1 week, I've seen a beautiful, beautiful, stunning UI update. Thing is, the developers listen. They're listening to the commentators. They're listening to the players. And they're changing it up. They're improving every update. That's what you love to see. Developers with passion. Boss fight now. 5 versus 4, pushing heavily onto side A. Bullets coming out. Virus not in a cheeky spot. Still finds 2. Takes down Lonely Viper. Takes down Legil. Archer on the refrag, but Archer, the scanner holder, the puck holder. Does he have it right now? Yes, he does. But only 2 boss fight members remaining. I find Squirfy. The scan hasn't gone in yet.
Scan start.
Wow, Golden taken down. Sayonara. Now it's all down to Arch. High up, we're on a high angle, though. Archer tucking in. This is nail-biting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Archer taken down from the side. They team up, they take him down, and there is plenty of time left on the clock to disable this scan. Great play from Peacekeepers, keeping them in it.
Scan interrupted. Round
They
one.
literally have to get 7 points in a row to win this map, but they can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I've got
Match
faith.
point.
Great teamwork displayed just there. 1 pulled Archer's attention away.
Round starting.
Second
Get ready.
comes in from behind, secures the point. This fight looking like they're opting for another heavy A push. Peacekeepers on the attack, constantly taking the high ground, and I really liked it. Boss fight, not really giving any ground at all. Sayonara been spotted on his way to A. Peacekeepers still taking the high ground in defense. Golden C. Wow, boss fight have got the zone completely locked down. Four boss fight players in the zone, a 5th on his way. Scan goes in. Peacekeepers with only 4 players remaining and none of them on the site. Echo comes in low, gets killed. Golden with the AK up top, takes down Viper. Sayonara comes in from behind, gets Golden. Squirfy now charging the defensive zone, takes down Archer. Not Sayonara runs past him. Gets taken down. McGill now the sole defender of the uplink. Ducks the shots. McGill playing for time now. Great grenade. The disabled scan is coming in now. McGill's not in close enough to stop this. Oh, wow. Peacekeepers taking it. McGill messing up the situation. Thinks he's being hunted. Maybe he didn't appreciate it was 1 versus 1, but the disabled comes in under pressure. Grenade to hold back McGill. Diopa, amazing play there to keep Peacekeepers in this. 6 points away from taking the map. BossFight still only needing that golden one, and they keep coming so close, but Peacekeepers will not back down. Opting for a B-side push this time. Early nade, early utility coming out. Saw an earlier attack on this site. Very well for BossFight this time. Held back, Nyako picking up 2. Squirfy taking down Viper. Embo taking down Squirfy. Sayonara taking down. It's all in Embo's hands. It's 4 versus 1. 4 versus 3. What am I saying? 3 versus 1. 2 versus 1. As Embo keeping this attack alive for BossFight. He's got the wrong gun for that kind of arrangement, though, especially if Golden's up there with his AK, which he is. Embo, here's the footsteps. He's been made, though. Nade comes out, doesn't find him. Second nade comes out, doesn't find Embo. Wow, Embo completely in a rock and a hard place. Takes down 1, but Virus taking the refrag. As it goes to a 1 versus 1, Embo almost the hero. Let's look at that kill spread one more time. Still, BossFight 1 point away from taking this. And Peacekeepers again and again and again refusing to give up. Diopa on 19 kills, now going 11. Squirfy on 10. Great spread from then. Meanwhile, Lonely Viper 17. Lionel Sayonara 17. Archer 13. LeGill 12. Embo on 11 again. Great spread from both teams. Teamwork really coming up hard. No carries on either team. We're seeing it. Every map we're seeing it. Players working as a team to make this happen, not individual heroes. Apart from Golden. Golden's an individual hero. Golden is my hero. I know Diopa was my hero, but now Golden's my hero. Sayonara. Up from above. Drop shot. Doesn't find anyone. Only Viper now tucked in. The retake now. Coming in from Peacekeepers. Golden with his long-range AK. There's only 2 Peacekeepers remaining against 4 BossFight players. But we've seen them come back from worse odds than this. Scan started, though. Golden final Sayonara, as Golden does. He's the one player you don't want left alive on the enemy team. BossFight. Not really sure what they're doing in the defense here. Almost team killing each other constantly. Smoke's blocking my view there. Arch comes around, finds Golden, and now it's all on Virus's head, and Virus gets taken down by Lonely Viper, and BossFight take map 3. They take the game after what only could be described as a nail-biting back and forth series between BossFight and Peacekeepers. Great game from both teams. Man, this game, again, from week to week to week, just improves. There's so many changes on this map that I didn't point out. So many changes to the UI. BossFight playing as a great team. Peacekeepers playing as a great team. And this is just a preview of what's to come, ladies and gentlemen.
Use this time to warm up.
And that's it. This is a preview of what is to come. As Season 1, IVRL Vail kicks off on the 6th of September. If you haven't assembled a team, do so. If you want to be part of it, be part of it. There's teams recruiting. If there aren't teams recruiting that suit you, why don't you make one? Because this is where it's at. Reminder. Vail IVRL Season 1 starting 6th of September, and it ends in the Miami Major, where 4 top teams will be flown from across the world to face off for a grand prize pool of $35,000 at the LAN event in Miami. I cannot wait. It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to all the matches. The road there is going to be intense. We're going to see tears of victory, tears of despair, but it's going to be worth it every step of the way. And we will be here. IVRL casters will be here on the front line, showing you the matches, showing you the victories, showing you the losses. Stay tuned because it just gets better and better from here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching.
Use this time to warm up.
Welcome to the IVRL Vail launch season with a prize pool of $35,000 and a LAN finals in Miami. The launch season will be split into 3 sections: qualifiers, playoffs, and finals. The season starts on August 6th with the first of 8 qualifiers. The qualifiers are single-day Super Swiss brackets with a predetermined number of rounds where you fight to stay alive and only 6 teams progress. All teams start with 0 wins, 0 losses, and random seeding. Teams will face off against other teams with an equal win count. After the first round, all the winning teams will play each other, and the losing teams will do the same. Each match consists of a single map, first to 9 points. Once a team accrues 2 match losses, they are eliminated. After the final round, the top 6 teams will be qualified and secure a spot in the playoffs. These 48 qualified teams will split into 4 groups, playing on the first 2 weekends of September. Each group will play its own single elimination bracket in a best-of-3 format. 1 finalist will emerge from each group, and at the end of the playoffs, 4 teams will have secured those spots to play on a stage in the Miami Vail Major. Finals start with an online single map round-robin bracket to determine seeding. Then, the 4 teams are flown to the Miami Vail Major. A single elimination 3-map bracket with 3rd place matches will decide the final winners. Teams will compete for $35,000 in cash prizes and the glory in being crowned the champion of the IVRL Vail launch season.